Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Thursday. First of all, guys, thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes. They mean everything to me, and it was so sweet of you guys. So thank you, thank you. We will be back tomorrow for Hot Messy Topics to cover our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai, Southern Charm, and of course, Ultimate Girls Trip. We're doing sort of a mashup all in one, which will be great. And that way we have a lot to talk about, but then we can kind of put it in together and then just take everyone's opinions. In the meantime, though, we're back to talk about some of the housewives who are surprised by Lisa Rinna's latest apology, but also Erika, sources are saying that she's relieved after having her diamond earrings taken away from her. What? Okay, we have a lot to break down. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so from what we're hearing, Erika Jayne is reportedly feeling relieved after having to turn over her $750,000 diamond earrings, which technically were about $1.4 million, but they were still waiting on the appraisal. Although the jewelry, which was considered stolen property, had sentimental value, she said, well, sources are saying that she's glad that she can officially move forward from the back and forth as she continues to face a number of other lawsuits as a result of Tom Girardi's misdoings. It wasn't easy for Erika to part ways with something that was sentimental to her, but she knows that she needed to do it and she complied. That's what one of the production sources, someone close to production, told People magazine yesterday on my birthday. Now, I love when they keep saying sentimental because they're saying sentimental, but she is like, I don't know if they were given to me on a wedding anniversary or on a birthday or what, but these are sentimental. If something's sentimental to me, then I know when it was given to me and there's a meaning behind it, not just like, oh, they're sentimental because they're beautiful. No, my very first piece of jewelry that I bought myself as an adult, that's sentimental to me. And I know when I got it, I know where I got it, I know who I was with. I have all of those details, so I don't understand how these are so sentimental. According to the report, Erika actually gave up her earrings months ago, and we know this because they were held by a trustee, and they were put inside of a box in order to see, it was like a safety deposit box, and well, while they waited for the judge to make the decision. She honestly just wants all of this behind her and will do whatever, is necessary to do so. She is doing the best she can to move forward with her life. All right. Now, while Erika hopes to move on from the earrings debacle, she and her husband, her soon-to-be ex-husband, who is diagnosed with late-onset Alzheimer's disease and placed under a permanent conservatorship, continue to battle against many lawsuits, which includes a $25 million case against Erika that was filed by the trustee presiding over Tom Girardi's bankruptcy. Last month, during an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Erika admitted to feeling dehumanized by fans who may not completely understand her legal situation. It's not a good place to be, she said. And I feel like in the court of public opinion, it's also hard to navigate because people don't have all of the facts and they tend to gravitate towards sensationalized headlines. I think people have sort of dehumanized me into this place. See, this is another thing that I don't necessarily agree with. And who am I, right? Who cares if I agree or not? But I don't agree that dehumanized maybe, but you haven't shown any empathy or sympathy for the victims. Instead, we're seeing you on the show where you're saying you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself, and you're alluding to the fact that the victims could potentially be lying about not ever receiving their settlements. People who we're seeing on the Housewife and the Shaw Shocker, my head's in the Jen Shaw trial right now, the Housewife and the Hustler, and we're seeing them upset. We're seeing them cry on camera. We're hearing their stories, but yet you're alluding to the fact that they could potentially be lying, which I'm so glad that Garcelle called that out and was like, what? No. Okay. Now, not just about Erika, but we're back to talk about Lisa Rinna too, who issued a statement, sort of an apology, and it was a broad apology because she didn't issue it to anyone in particular. But some of the housewives, not from her city, they are reacting to her apology. Real Housewives of Dubai star Caroline Brooks isn't impressed by Lisa Rinna's apology, in which she blamed her grief for her Instagram raging. I was surprised that, that's the route that she took while apologizing rather than being more direct, like, I messed up. This is what Caroline told E! News. But it could be grieving. I'm not going to say that she's not grieving. I have no clue. But I read the apology. It wasn't very direct, and she could have directed it at the people that she offended. She also went on to argue that Rinna made a very general statement that showed a little bit of growth. I hope she's being genuine, and I hope that she really means it, because she shouldn't just go around offending people that she doesn't know. It's not very nice, it's mean-spirited, and we didn't take it well at all. Obviously, we know that Page Six reported the feud between Lisa Rinna and several cast members from The Real Housewives of Dubai, and that began after the reality star posted a controversial statement to her Instagram story. And at the time, she claimed that whenever she or her white co-stars have a conflict with Garcelle Beauvais, the only Black full-time housewife on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they are automatically deemed racist. I didn't agree with that either. I think that, if you can all have conflict and resolution, that doesn't necessarily make it racist, but if you're being racist, then she's going to call you out for being racist, okay? If we fight with Garcelle, all of a sudden we are called racist. That's bullshit, and I will not accept that. I will express myself when and how I want, and I'm not afraid of any of you hoes. Then she also added to that, and if you are just so triggered by our show, and a lot of you pussies are, go watch Dubai. That's when several of the Real Housewives of Dubai stars, including Caroline Brooks, jumped in with their own shady comments to shut Lisa Rinna down. And many argued that Rinna bringing up the franchise was a microaggression in itself because of its diverse cast. Rinna, this was Chanel IN. Rinna Africa called and they want their lips back. Keep Dubai out of your mess and out of your mouth. However, this certainly isn't the first time that the Bravo star has been called out for racist behavior. Lisa Rinna's fellow castmate, Diana Jenkins, recently came under fire after she seemingly criticized someone for being a Black content creator. And we also know that Nene Leakes is suing Bravo for allegedly, creating a racist work environment. And I say allegedly because this lawsuit, from what we know, has not been settled. We don't know what's happening, and they're trying their best to keep it under wraps. I don't know if that will be possible, but from what we were hearing, there was something in the contract saying that if any of the talent ever decides to sue the network or Andy Cohen or whoever, that needs to be a private lawsuit. From what we're hearing, Nene Leakes is trying her damnedest to make sure that this is not a private lawsuit, and she wants the public and everyone to hear what she is explaining that she went through in this hostile work environment. Obviously, we know that Kim Zolciak has been brought into this, and this isn't the only time that, Bravo has been sued before. So I just want to know, how much money is she trying to get? What will this lawsuit result in? And if it does result in a settlement, will it be public information? Will she be able to, share this, or will she have to kind of keep it private? I have questions. So again, guys, don't forget that tomorrow we will be doing Hot Messy Topics. I'll be posting it in my community tab. That way you guys can know what time, when, where, what place, obviously right here for the Addams family. We'll be covering Southern Charm, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai, a little bit from Ultimate Girls Trip, and just having an overall conversation going over all the topics that happened this week, because there were a lot of topics that happened this week. So in the meantime, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.